new homes in Temecula, California. The purchase of a new home, not a resale home, a brand new home built by hopefully a nationally known builder, and things you need to keep in mind if you buy. Stick around for the whole conversation because I got a key point at the end. All right, number one, location. There's an old cliche about real estate. What are the three most important things in real estate? Location, location, location. That's true. Having sold maybe 100 brand new homes over the years, over the last 20 years, along with many hundreds of resale homes, I can tell you the location of the home and the community is very, very important. You want to make sure wherever this place is being built, it's going to appeal to the greatest number of people in the future. So you don't want to be right adjacent to the freeway, a noisy freeway, for example. You don't want to be next to the diesel bus storage lot, what was a dump, an infill dump. Research the location very carefully. Temecula is a great place to call home. So is Murrieta and the surrounding area, Menifee. There are lots of new home communities springing up around here again to keep up with the demand, the influx of folks coming to California. So if you're looking for new home construction, consider the location. Then you want to think about the reputation of the builder. Look up, research who the builder is. We have lots of new construction builders here in town. We got D.R. Horton, we got Lennar, we got Pulte, we got several. KB is another one that's very well known. We've dealt with most of them over the years, and some are better than others. It's just a fact of life. When you buy the new home, understand you're going to be, just like a new car buyer, you're going to be the one that discovers all the problems in that vehicle or in that home. No home is perfect. I don't care if you pay $2 million for the house. It's not going to be perfect. There's going to be issues. What you want is a new builder, not only with a reputation for quality construction, but for quality service after the fact. You're going to have a year under California law to deal with any fit and finish items that new home needs handled. And there will be items needing repair after you move in. You want a builder with a good reputation for customer service after the closing. Right? Next thing you want to keep in mind, what's included in that house? Just like when you buy a new car, there are certain options and upgrades. Same thing with a new house. When you buy a brand new house, you're not going to get the house put forth in the models, right? You're going to get a very basic house, all white walls, generally base level, builder level carpet, most likely linoleum in the wet spaces, you know, the bathrooms and the laundry room and kitchen. Then if you want nice tile flooring, or if you want an upgraded carpet, or if you want luxury vinyl planks, any of those things are going to cost you more. How much more? You're going to want to see. You want to look at what the builder's base level is. Then you want to look at what they charge for their upgrades. Maybe you wait and get your own contractor to come in after the fact and do the upgrades. You let the builder put in their stock stuff, and then you come in after the fact and put in nicer flooring, nicer countertops, better appliances. Speaking of appliances, what's included? Lennar has a reputation of everything included. EI, Lennar, EI, everything included. Well, look and see. Is the fridge a nice fridge? Is it really included? They include the washer and dryer. If those things are, you got a nice microwave range, great. But you want to check those things, read the fine print, right? What's included? Backyard, is landscaping included or not? Window treatments, if any. What kind of window treatments are included? These are all things that are going to hit your pocketbook after the closing. So you're going to need funds to get this house the way you like it. How about, is there a homeowners association? What is a homeowners association? That's, as the name implies, the group of homeowners have set up a little corporation, a collective, so to speak, where they have a set of rules, CC&Rs, covenants, conditions, and restrictions, that the HOA enforces. Each homeowner pays a monthly fee towards the amenities within the community and towards the maintenance of the Homeowners Association and the rules. So for example, does the HOA have a pool? Great. Is there a gate? Is it a gated community? Are there parks? Is there a gym? Is there a dog park? Are there walking trails? These are all things that HOAs provide, and Temecula is known for that. A lot of wonderful communities here in Temecula, Wolf Creek and Paseo del Sol, Paloma del Sol, Red Hawk, a lot of nice, very nice HOAs. But there's a downside to having the HOA. It's like having a little police department driving around and making sure your grass is watered and cut properly, or your garage door paint is not faded. Things like that you want to keep in mind. You want to balance, HOA or not, what amenities are included, what's not. Taxes is another thing you want to keep in mind. Property taxes. So what are property taxes in California? Pursuant to Prop 13, which was initiated by voters in California, I think it was in the 70s, the state or the local taxing authority, which is generally the county, is allowed to tax 1% of the assessed value on an annual basis of the owner. So for example, if you pay $800,000 for your property, starting out you're going to be paying $8,000 a year in property taxes. There are some legislators that didn't like the idea of this taxpayer revolt, this Prop 13. Their names are Mello and Ruse. They came up with this scheme to add what they call special assessments. So they're not property taxes, they're special assessments that are designed to help pay for schools and roads, parks, like taxes. But they don't call them taxes, they call them special assessments. And they get around the Prop 13 rule by having the builders agree to these assessments and they pass them on to the purchaser. So you got to look closely at what are the property taxes when you buy new homes in Temecula. We've seen them as high as a little over 2%. So instead of that $8,000 annual tax hit, you're looking at maybe $16,000, $17,000, $18,000 a year. So you really want to look closely at that. That's something we have a lot of experience with. We've done this many, many times. So we can dig beneath the layers there and get to how much is it really going to cost you in property taxes. The thing I want to talk about, I think is kind of important, make sure you got representation when you go into that sales office. And in fact, if the agent is not with you on the first visit, and for a lot of these places, they will not recognize the agency relationship we have. So you go look at those models and they go out of their way to appeal to your senses. They got the music playing, sometimes they got nice scented candles burning. They've really, really upgraded the properties to make them look so gorgeous, right? They've staged them, put beautiful furniture in there. So you're excited about this purchase, right? In that moment, you're not really using your logic, you're using your emotion. And that's what these builders are preying upon. They're counting on that you're going to go in, sign a contract based upon the emotion of the moment. You want somebody there, an honest broker, to help you, guide you logically. Something we've done, like I say, close to, I think, 100 times with new homes. We help our clients in that regard. The sales folks in these new home communities, they generally prefer you not have an agent, that you not be represented. Because why? Well, because we get in the way of their quick sale, right? We are there to help you. We become your fiduciary. That salesperson does not owe you a fiduciary duty. Fiduciary, highest duty at law, the highest duty of care, honesty, integrity, and loyalty, just like an attorney owes to a client, just like a CPA owes to a client. We know what that's involved here at the Del Zompo team.